Giving yourself the opportunity to just be here right now, nowhere to go, nothing to do. Softening, softening, softening. Starting to deepen the breath, pulling air in, breathe all the way in. Breathe all the way out. Let's add an HA to that exhale. Big breath in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Audible HA. Continue those breaths just like that, feeling the vibration as you breathe out, noticing a clearing away, a releasing, a letting go of any stuck energy in your body. One more. Bringing one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly, letting your breath return back to neutral. Just feeling into what it means to be a soul and a body right here, right now. Taking this moment to set our intention for our practice today, and that is to work on mind training. Our focus here is to create new, strong neural networks in our minds. And looking at this next 30-minute meditation workshop as an opportunity to literally work out your brain. We are the early adopters of mind training. This is something that will become mainstream very soon as science starts to show the benefits of meditation and of harnessing the power of the mind. So we'll work through a couple different types of meditation. Allow your mind to always return back to the type of meditation whenever it wanders, and also give yourself the utmost grace, noticing that every time your mind detours, you can bring yourself back and begin again. No need to feel guilty or to feel like you need to forgive yourself for detouring, just coming back, because that will be amplified and the effects of that will spill and pour over into your whole life. Take a big, deep breath in and a full breath out. Hands, palms come to heart center, a gentle bow, a tuck of your chin, pressing your hands together, feeling the frequency of the energy of the hands as they align. Notice the right and left hemispheres of the body and the brain connecting. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Rub the hands, palms together, creating warmth and friction. A big focus on the hands today. We're going to be using mudras. Mudras are positions that we make with our hands. And in this moment, you're feeling heat in your hands. Feel a beautiful, bright, white light, healing heat energy in your hands. And now open up your fingertips. Keep the pinky and the thumbs together. Keep the heels of the hands together and spread the other fingertips wide like a lotus, like a flower. Feel the energy that you created inside of your hands. Feel a swirling ball of light in your hands. Noticing that when you connect to the present moment, there's so much more than the physical 3D realm. In this moment, you're in 4D. You're creating from a place of knowing that there's so much more than the physical. There's energy. There's an essence of peace. Calling on the guides of the highest truth and compassion, all of our angels, all of our saints, all of our ancestors, and the one who created us all, the prime creator, God. Breathing in and breathing out. Start to rise and reach your arms up over your head. Lift the energy up. The lotus symbolizes the flower that started in the mud and was able to grow and wasn't worried about the fact that it started in the mud. It said, I'm ready to grow. I'm ready to be free. I'm ready to float to the top, to the surface. just like you did in your life, just like you do every single day, every single moment that you choose to come back to your breath. Feel the strength of your arms as you're lifting that energy upwards. Re-enlist the energy of that ball of light within your hands. Take a big, deep breath in. Full breath out brings the hands down to the heart. Another bow, a tuck of your chin, a moment in gratitude for all that you've been through because it's made you the person you are today. Breathe in and breathe out. So good. Start to shake out your hands. Shake out your hands, feel the energy, feel this moment. Now you're totally tapped in, you're done with your day, you're ready to ground, you're ready to relax. And we're going to do a little bit of an upbeat Kundalini style breath work meditation right now. So you're going to have your thumbs out. So your thumbs look like this. And this is called the ego eradicator. So whenever we get caught up in our egos and we start thinking thoughts that don't feel good, this is a really good meditation that you can come back to. Literally, like, leave whatever meeting you're in, leave whatever conversation that's frustrating you. If you're talking poorly to yourself and you have that moment in time and you can just throw your arms up, close your eyes, your thumbs are like this the whole time, and you are just breathing out of your nose. So you're breathing out of the nose and you're pulling your belly button in at the same time. It looks like this. You can do it as slowly or as quickly as you want, and we're going to keep that breath up. So if you ever need to stop, you need to take a break, you just take a moment, you take a big deep breath in, a full breath out, and then you go back in. Here we go. Keep going. In my mind, I say in as I'm thinking about pulling my belly button in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I breathe out and I think about the nose out, 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 out. In, out, 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 out. Belly in, nose out, 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 out. In, out, 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 out. In, out, out. You got to keep going. Feel the heat, feel the power. Miracles arise of conviction. Believe in yourself. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Big breath in, reach the arms up. Breathe out, hands come to heart, bow, chuck your chin. Feel the energy in your body. Let all of that integrate. Let it all move through you. Feeling this moment, feel the vibration. Feel the new neural networks in your mind being wired. Big breath in. Full breath out. So good. So that was round 1. This next time, now you know exactly what you're doing, right? So when I say I'm thinking about my belly pulling in, I'm still breathing out of my nose. The entire time, the belly is going in and the nose is going out. It's just really helpful for the mind to be able to think about in, out, 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 out. So you bring the power of the awareness to those spaces. So when I'm thinking about my belly button going in my mind, I'm going in, and I'm visualizing a beautiful, bright white light in my belly. Then when I'm focused on my nose and I'm saying out, 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 I'm visualizing anything I no longer need just coming out, 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 out with that energy. Okay. It's a passive inhale. And this is something that you want to work on every single day. It's going to get easier every time you do it. It's kind of like patting your head and rubbing your belly at the same time. It's one of those things, but the mind is so powerful. And this is what we like to call mind training. So here we go. We're going to do it again. Thumbs out, fingertips in, arms up. Here we go. Pull the belly button in, breathe out of the nose. Belly in, nose out. Out, out, out. Belly in, nose out. Out, out, out. In, out, 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 out. In, out, 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 out. In, out, out, out. You got it. One more round. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Hold the breath at the top. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Pull the pelvic floor up. Hold the breath, hold the breath, hold the breath. Feel the energy move through your body. As you exhale, hands come to heart center. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Get all the air out, 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 out. On empty, hold the breath. Press the palms together. Pull the pelvic floor up. Pull the belly button in. Hold the breath, hold the breath. Pure presence. And when you're ready, return your breath to neutral. Let your palms face down on your lap. Keep your eyes closed. Let all of that integrate. Feel the energy that you just moved through your body. Notice how you're feeling. Feel a sense of peace, relief, presence, compassion. The breath helps us to tap in because the breath is the one quality that's actually an involuntary process that we can then take over and take control of. Big breath in and a full breath out. So good. Go ahead and blink your eyes open. So the next meditation that we're going to dive into has a really cool mudra that we're going to do with it. So you're going to tap your pointer finger to your thumb, and then you're going to tap your ring finger to your thumb, and then middle finger, then ring finger, then pinky finger. So you're going in order through these guys, okay? This is your inhale, sa, ta, na, ma. Exhale, sa, ta, na, ma. Satanama means truth identified. Okay, this means that I am connected, I am tuned in, tapped in, turned on. I know who I am. I am a child of God. I am supported endlessly. There's nothing I cannot be, do, or have. So that vibration of words translates to that. Just like I translate thought blocks from God, God sends me a thought block. And it's not in words because words would be very slow. I can't, he's not saying, say one word at a time. It's a thought block. So satanama is a thought block. It means all of those things. Just like Christmas brings you a Christmas tree and everything else that goes along with Christmas. So satanama means light, love, joy, happiness, peace, whatever I want, whenever I want. So in your mind, you are just swirling around in good, positive energy. And your mind is thinking the vibration of sa, ta, na, ma. Cool. So in your mind, you're going to repeat this. If you want to repeat it out loud, you totally can. All of your microphones are off, so you won't bother anyone. Personally, I find it nice to say it out loud because then you really move the frequency not only in your mind, but you move it through your body. So do whatever feels comfortable for you, and you can practice this a bunch of different ways because I know you're going to watch this video a million times. Okay, here we go. So your palms are up, facing upwards on your lap, and you're doing the Satanama. I'm going to hold my hands here so you can, if you need to, pick up and watch my hands. But your hands are resting on your lap. Okay, here we go. Sa, ta, na, ma, 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 sa, ta, na, ma. One more. Hold the breath at the top. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Let the energy move through your body. Clear the breath away, clear it away, clear it away, clear it away. Let it sink. Attach your pointer finger to your thumb and continue to let your hands rest in your lap and just let your breath be neutral. Feel your truth. What is true for you in this moment? Maybe you start to think about a theme that's showing up in your life. You're perfectly positioned in this moment to access guidance from God, from universal source energy. Allow your angels and guides to speak to you and through you. Universal source energy, which we all have access to, knowing that God created us and we are always safe, we are always supported, and we always have access to this never-ending stream of love. Noticing what's coming through for you in this moment. And then bringing yourself back to the breath, tying the mind to the mantra. Inhale, I am. Exhale, your word of choice. Inhale, I am. Exhale, peaceful. Whatever you want more of in your life, you fill in the blank. Continue with that breath. And then taking a moment to think of an adjective that you want to apply to yourself. I'm going to use the word strong for myself because I like to cultivate a sense of strength within my body. And now I'm really, really tapping into this sense of strength within my mind. And so with mind training, I feel like this is something that really resonates with me right now. So you can choose to use strong for yourself, or you can choose a totally different word, and you're going to apply the mudras of the fingertips to this. So you're going to inhale, I am so, and then you're going to say your word of choice to yourself. I am so, and then your word of choice. So for me, it would be, I am so strong. I am so strong. And you're just going to continue to tap into that with your fingertips. So go ahead and soften your eyes to close. Again, your palms are down on your lap. Inhale. I am so strong. Exhale. I am so strong. Inhale. I am so strong. Exhale. I am so, your word of choice. Noticing if the mind is wandered, bringing yourself back. Inhale. I am so, your word of choice. Exhale. I am so, your word of choice. One more. Leaving the pinky connected to the thumb, keeping the eyes closed. Feeling the vibration of that strong, powerful affirmation, mantra, and mudra combination in your body. Knowing that you have access to this feeling of peace and strength and depth of your adjective at all times. And all it takes is the breath to bring you back. Take another big, deep breath in. And a full breath out. So good. Go ahead and shake out the hands, blink the eyes open. Yes. Oh, I'm feeling so good. My mind feels so strong. I feel very powerful. I feel aligned. So go ahead and give yourself that little pep talk. That pep talk. How are you feeling right now? I feel really, really good. Because when you positive reinforce yourself, you continue doing those things. It's the same thing with children. When you're raising a child, or when you're training a dog, or when you're setting intentions for your relationships, and you want to help someone to be able to continue to evolve and grow, the best thing you can do is positive reinforce the things that are going right. So when you're like, yes, oh my gosh, I feel so good right now, I'm killing it, I'm doing awesome, you're adding momentum to the positive action that you're taking, and you're going to continue to take that positive action in the future. Whereas when you're focused on something that maybe you feel like you shouldn't be doing, and you're reaming on yourself and you're telling yourself, I shouldn't have done this, or I should be doing this or that, you are in essence not focusing on what you want. So you're going to get more of what you don't want, because the laws of the universe are consistent. So you want to be focusing on what you're wanting. This next meditation is a focused awareness meditation. We're going to focus on the count of the breath. So it's inhale 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 6, inhale 7, exhale 8, inhale 9, exhale 10, back to 1. Inhale 1, exhale 2, inhale 3, and we're just going to keep doing that. When your mind wanders away from the numbers, you say, oh, minor details, and then you bring yourself back and you go right back to 1. Just start with 1. Don't worry about if you forgot where you were. Just go right back to 1, because every moment is a new beginning to tune back in to the present moment. What better way to start than at the beginning? Here we go. Inhale 1, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 6. Inhale 7, exhale 8. Inhale 9, exhale 10. Try and lengthen your breath as long as you personally can, and count your own breaths. Again, your mind may wander, just bring yourself back. Notice if your mind has wandered, and bring yourself back to your breath. Inhale 1, exhale 2. Inhale 3, exhale 4. Inhale 5, exhale 6. Inhale 7, exhale 8. Inhale 9, exhale 10. Let all of that go. Let your breath return to neutral. Feel this moment. Now that you're completely tapped into the present moment, and you've been thinking about numbers already, you're primed, you're set up for success. I want you to imagine that you're sitting in a movie theater and you're watching a big screen. You're so comfortable, you're so relaxed. And on the screen, I want you to imagine as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out, those numbers, those like ancient, timeless movie numbers. As you breathe in, you see the 1. As you breathe out, you see the 2. As you breathe in, you see that 3. It's the countdown to the movie. As you exhale, the 4. Inhale, 5. See it in your mind. Exhale, 6. Inhale, 7. Exhale, 8. Inhale, 9. Exhale, 10. Drop the numbers and let the screen just display your thoughts. So we're transitioning into a mindful meditation where we're going to just see the thoughts on the screen. And remember, you are watching the movie. You are just observing the workings of your mind. So just noticing whatever thoughts are showing up on the screen, having no attachment. Notice if questions start to show up. Oh, what am I having for dinner? You see that and you don't answer the question. That's the practice. The practice isn't to get the thoughts to stop. It's to become the observer of the thoughts. So instead of being stuck in the drama and the trauma of whatever the screen is playing in the movie, you know that you're just watching the movie and that whatever's inside of the movie isn't happening to you. You are watching it. Now, adding on to this, we're going to start to take the thoughts and we're going to categorize them into folders. So a thought comes up, we'll use the what am I having for dinner thought, and you put that thought into a folder. Let a folder appear on the screen. It's a beautiful glam folder with whatever DMT design that you want. And on it, in pretty letters, it says food. You put it in there, and the next thing you know, poof, it totally dissolves. Maybe it makes a firework on the screen. And then you let the next thought come in. You create a folder for that thought. You label it and you let it disperse. Maybe it's a firework. Maybe it's sparkles. Whatever it is, let your visual be customized to you. No judgment, not trying to change the thoughts, just noticing what thought themes tend to show up the most for you. Notice if the mind has wandered, put that thought in a folder, hashtag DMT folder, and let it disperse. Take another big deep breath in and a full breath out. Shake out the hands, blink the eyes open. So good. That was a great movie, you guys. So good. So good. I love it. So in this moment right here, right now, you just did a lot of mind training. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, that was a little bit intense. I don't know, like I had a little bit of rumination. I had things from the past come up, or I had things from the future come up, or maybe you were totally in it. And this was maybe the first time that you felt like, oh my gosh, my neural networks are really fucking strong. And I'm actually really good. I'm really good at meditation. Hype yourself up over that because that's a big deal. That's major. That is so, so powerful because our minds are ever evolving, always expanding. And we have the power to change our minds by literally just being a witness to it, by being the badass in the theater, watching the screen of the mind and knowing that we have the power to create new neural networks in each moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm really excited to hear what you guys thought. So go ahead and Pop those screens on. Let me see your beautiful